Hey guys, welcome to part 6, and we're going to look at the scenarios in the rulebook. Now, the scenarios start on page 109, and on the first page it gives you a little bit of background on playing a game, table size, setting up your terrain, etc. And it goes through how much terrain, placing hills, deployment, 10-inch gap rule for deployment, deploying half force. I'm just going over these. I'm not going to read into any of them. So here we are. Here's the first scenario. What I'm going to do is I'll quickly show you the scenarios, but I'll just read the objectives so you know what the basis for each scenario is going to be. So this one is upon the field of battle, and the objective is both sides have the same simple objective: destroy enemy units to the greatest points value than they themselves suffer. And scenario 2 is a bloody encounter. Again, the objective is both sides have the same objective: reduce the enemy force to its break point, thereby driving it from the battlefield. An unexpected encounter. The retreating side must get as many units off the opposing table edge as possible, whilst attackers must stop them by killing or delaying as many units as they can. So it's like a retreat scenario. 4 is a watchtower. The objective of the defender is to retain possession of the watchtower at the end of the game. The objective of the attacker is to take possession of the watchtower or to destroy it. So there's my map. Actually, I might have a go making a watchtower because I haven't really got any fantasy terrain. I've got loads of terrain for sci-fi games and World War II stuff, but no fantasy stuff. So that's something I might do in the next couple of weeks. I'll have a go at making a watchtower. Scenario 5, pillage the village. Objective. The objective is for the attackers to reach and loot the village, and the defenders to stop them. So you've got attackers here, village that side, so it's probably going to be based on 3 objectives, I would imagine. Scenario 6, the sacred relic. Ooh, that sounds good, doesn't it? Objective. The objective is to reach the sacred relic objective marker on the altar and carry it off your own table edge. Interesting. I like this. This is a different deployment. What size table though? It's a 4x4 table as well, not a 6x4. Interesting one. What's this? Wraith. Alternate special rules. There's an extra special rule for that one as well. And scenario 7, the rogue beast. And capture the beast's heart. Interesting. Objective. The objective is to reach the beast, defeat it as described below, cut out its heart and hold onto the trophy until the end of the game. If you can carry the heart back to your own starting edge, so much the better. That's funny, that. Yeah. And that's it. So there's 7 scenarios in the book, ranging from really funny, I think that'll be quite comical, to the standard one. So what's that? We've got starts on page. So the scenarios run for 20 pages, from 100 to 129. So it's good spread, bit of info, some nice artwork as well for that. It's good. Okay, so that's a quick look at the scenarios in the book. I'll have a quick flip through. Right, the rest is all army lists. And somebody asked me what armies that the actual book covers, and barbarians, beastmen army list, dwarfs, and yes, dwarfs have cannons and handguns. Somebody was asking me that. So we've got elves, gnolls, goblins, halflings, knights, Olympians, orcs, and of course undead. And at the back we've got monsters, which cover your chimeras, dragons, ghouls, gigantic spiders, rat swarms, all that type of stuff. Even got dinosaurs, look, tyrannosaur. And then at the back you got your quick reference sheet, and then it's even got a guide where you can get miniatures from. So I'll just read out the list that's here. So we've got Warlord Games, Dark Sword Miniatures, Hearsay Miniatures, Lucid Eye, Mantic Games, Midland Miniatures, North Star Military Figures, Outlaw Studios and War Games Foundry. And the front of the book is basically rules that I've gone through. It's got additional things, obviously, because rules for chariots and special rules and that, which I'm not covering because I'm just doing the basic, just done the basic rules. And it's all the special rules. You got your wizardry bits with all your spells, miscast table, and magical weapons again, terrain, and then we're back to the scenarios. Okay guys, so that's a quick look through the Warlords of Erehwon rulebook. It is at, I'll tell you now, it comes in at 248 pages with that miniature manufacturer's sheet on the back, and really nice book. So tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the 2 small forces I've got, so be probably 3 order dice aside, and I'm going to do a little battle report, put into practice the rules that I've gone through, and go and show you how the game plays.